Okay, so spring is almost here. For most of us, that means we're gonna change our oil, get the bike serviced and ready for the next riding season. You can do other things like lube your chain, check your air filter, different things to do, but this is about your oil change. So let me walk you through if you've got a KTM Duke 200 and show you how to knock out the oil change. Quick, easy, at home, in the driveway, couple quarts of oil, a filter, simple stuff. Let me show you. So here we've got the KTM Duke 200. Now this is a 2021 model. It is going to take 2 quarts of oil, actually just under 2 quarts of oil, filter, and you want to clean the screen. I've already got it drained. I'm about to refill it. Let me walk you through step by step on how we got that done. So as you see, I've already got the oil drained out. I'm not going to show you the oil draining out of the bike or me turning the wrench to do it. Instead, I'm going to walk you through step by step on what you do so it's nice and easy for you. So first step, put your pan under the bike so the oil has somewhere to go. Then start your bike. Let it run for a couple minutes to get the engine warm and the oil warm so it drains out easier. Then turn your bike off. Come to this drain plug. Pull your drain plug out. That's an 18 millimeter. When you take your drain plug out, there's going to be a screen behind it. You can grab the screen with needle nose pliers and pull it straight out. I'll show you a picture of that screen. Clean your screen off, clean the threads on your drain plug and make sure all the rubber and the seals look good on the plug and on your screen. Set it down on a paper towel while you go to the other side. Take off your cap, that'll have a black cap in it. That's where you fill your oil, and that'll promote a venting process to help this drain easier. Once it's done draining, take your screen and you push it right back in to where it came from. Now it's got a rubber grommet on it, so right when it gets almost all the way in, it'll stop about here, and you just press firmly with your finger and it'll pop into place. Then put your drain plug back on. Now that drain plug only torques down to 11 foot-pounds per owner's manual. I did mine at 15 foot-pounds. I overdo things. So you come to the other side of the bike. Here is your oil filter, 8 millimeter. Use your socket, 8 millimeter. Take these 2 bolts out, pull your cover off. There's a filter behind that. The filter is a little bit tricky to get out. It doesn't screw in, it just slides into place, kind of like your screen on the other side. So it doesn't fall out real easy. You can do a couple different methods. I've seen a magnet. People use a magnet. Put a magnet on the end of it because it's metal on the end and pull it out. Or if you have a little screwdriver, like a little Phillips, that's not going to put very much pressure, you can put it on the filter. Of course, this cover's gone and you just got your filter exposed. You can use a little screwdriver and poke it in your filter and pull your filter out. So once your filter's out, you're going to stand the bike up. Right now we've got it on the kickstand, which will allow the oil that's inside here to drain out. So now it's time to put the new oil filter in. Here's the part number, straight from the KTM dealer. You slide the new oil filter in place of where the old oil filter is. Now you'll see on the end of the filter there's a little bit of rubber. You can put some oil on that so when you slide it into place, it slides in easier. Do ensure that you clean this out before you put the new filter in. There might be a little bit of dirty oil debris left behind, so we want to minimize that. So clean it out, plug in your new filter. Like I said, it doesn't screw in or anything, it just pops into place, super easy. Then you put your cover on and bolt it back down. These 2 bolts are 8 millimeter and they torque down to 7 foot-pounds. Now the owner's manual, 2 different owner's manuals, one says 5, one says 7. I torqued it down to 8. It's hardly any tension at all. So if you're not using a torque wrench, be careful, don't over torque it. Next step is to put in your oil. This is the KTM oil straight from the dealer that's recommended for the bike. I've got the funnel in place. the bike calls for approximately 1.5 of these. I believe it's 1.6 liters. So if you got all your oil out, you should take just over 1.5. I put 1 in. I'm about to put my other half in. I'll only put about 1/3 of it in, then I'll check it, and then I'll add the rest. Just in case for some reason I didn't get it all out, I don't want to put 1.6 in and then find out that I'm overfilled and have to drain a little bit back out. I'm going to start a little bit light and then top it off. So I ended up using 1.5 liters. My oil is full, but it does not say it's full if I look in the indicator glass. The reason for that is because it's on the kickstand. Once you add your oil, you start the motorcycle, bring it to operating temperature, turn the motorcycle off, and then lean the bike up to where it's level. Not leaning on the kickstand. You want it straight up and down. Once you have it straight up and down, you come over here and check it. Let's get it straight up and down. Right there, it should be level. Okay, and I'm full. Again, this is engine is warm and the bike is straight up and down. If I lean it back over on the kickstand, it shows that I'm empty. So make sure you check your oil properly and you don't end up overfilling it. So that's it, simple job. It's all wrapped up. Only thing left to do now is take it for a little spin around the block, make sure everything's good, put a couple miles on it, come back and look underneath and make sure that the drain plug and the oil filter cover doesn't have any oil seeping out around it. You're good to go. Take your old oil and dump it at a place like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advanced Auto, Walmart Tire Lube. They all take used oil. So put it back in the original containers, bring it up there and just drop it off. All right, be safe riding, and remember, ride like you're invisible because a lot of people don't see you. Thanks for watching.